This is some super advanced social media marketing. There's a good chance that I do something like this next year. Right now, for me, one account is enough, but I'm very interested in this. I've seen it from lots of other people, and this is the craziest scale that I have seen. This is a thread on X from @IamGDSA. It's about AI companion apps that are scaling with 40 accounts, 50 accounts, 60 accounts. 60 accounts posting content on behalf of the app for different apps. Different apps are doing this at crazy scale. And a lot of this is outsourced as well to low GDP per capita places. So that's what I'm sharing with you on this episode of the show. And the link for this is in the description for this episode. Here it goes. Dippy AI, 60 plus accounts and 60 million views in 3 months. Crushon AI, 50 plus accounts and 80 million views and $200,000 monthly recurring revenue app, plus 11 different AI girlfriend apps doing the exact same mass faceless TikTok growth hack. Huge alpha. I've been keeping an eye on how these AI companionship websites/apps are growing for a while now. I knew they had a TikTok organic growth strategy, but I couldn't find it. Then I hit the jackpot. I discovered hundreds of accounts active and posting daily, posting every day, belonging to, and these are all the AI companies that are doing this. And there's so many more, but these are just some of them. Dippy AI, Crushon AI, Talkie AI, Moemate AI, JuicyChat AI, Alice AI, HeyReal AI, DokiChat AI, Sekay AI, TaleTape AI, and Onnichat AI. They're all using the same organic TikTok growth strategy, but they're connected. Dippy AI is the biggest one that is doing it now with 80 plus accounts posting this faceless content. I don't know, at the beginning it said 60 plus. This one says 80, 60 to 80 accounts. And okay, so if you're watching on YouTube, I'm sharing the content and maybe you can explain it to me because I don't understand why this is getting millions of views. Normally, I understand when something is getting millions of views. I don't understand why this is getting millions of views. It's using trending music and it's comparing, describing it to people who are listening. On the left is Dippy AI activities. And you see like these two hands squeezing things. And then below that, you see a guy rolling a roll of toilet paper on like a marble counter. And then you see the logo for Dippy AI. And then on the right side, it says, meanwhile, in C.AI, which is character.ai, it's like someone playing with white putty. And then it says C.AI under it. So see who's. That's it. I don't understand why this is from Dippy AI, promoting Dippy AI against character.ai, but I don't understand why, first of all, this does very well, and two, why this is saying Dippy AI is better. I'm too old to understand it. I guess it's for Gen Z people who are actually using these apps, who are using these companion apps. But I think the more interesting thing is the fact that Dippy AI has 60 to 80 accounts doing this. 60 to 80 accounts doing this. That's crazy. And so IamGDSA, the author of the post, continues, one core format they use consistently is a character AI versus Dippy AI comparison. So here's another one, and character.ai, 3-inch. And it's like someone poking a 3-inch straw or pen through a tomato, back and forth through a tomato, and then it's a 3-inch lollipop through a tomato, and then 9-inch. And it's someone rapidly, very rapidly, it looks very sexual, putting this cleaning thing into a bottle very rapidly. And it says 9-inch. And the 9-inch one is Dippy AI. Under that is a person who's blushing and who's pink and looking at their phone. And then it's saying it's better. This one is more clear because it's saying character.ai is less than Dippy AI, using the mathematical less than symbol, and the character.ai is all gray. And that one's a bit more clear. And the music is trending music too. It's very, very loud techno music. It's super trendy. That one's more clear. I don't understand why the one comparing the toilet paper to the putty is better. Maybe it has something to do with Skibidi Toilet. I'm too old to even know about Skibidi Toilet, but maybe it has something to do with that. I don't know. All right. So each account is posting, this is crazy. Okay. get this. This is so crazy. Each account is posting around 3 times a day, featuring various types of videos. 100 videos a day total for Dippy AI. The formats are similar, but not entirely uniform. Other types of formats they're using include, and there's just a huge image of so many different videos that are going up because they're posting 100 videos a day. Around 3 videos a day per account. I'm sure it's not 3. I'm sure some are doing 1. I'm sure a bunch are doing 1. But others are doing multiple because they have 60 to 80 accounts. And they're probably losing accounts all the time and creating new accounts. But I mean, this is so many accounts. And yeah, that's wild. Doing around 100 videos a day, come on. So Dippy AI, to repeat, is getting 60 million views in 3 months. And Crushon AI, which has like around 50 accounts, 80 million views and $200,000, making $200,000 per month. And you might think that, oh, well, okay, they're only making $200,000, but they have all these creators. So how much money are they spending on creators? And this is the next part of this thread. It's a large-scale growth scheme. When I found this, I thought they were either programmatically created and posted using dozens of pre-made templates, though I doubt we are at that level yet. More likely produced in bulk offshore, possibly in the Philippines or another country. The big question is how these accounts are being operated. My initial thought was that it was programmatic posting, like he said. Judging by the comment engagement and the variety of the content, it seems these accounts are actually operated by humans. Quantity and variety is just too large for it to be fully automated. Looking at a sample of 10 accounts, I found 6 from the Philippines, 4 from Georgia. Content is both created and posted offshore by individuals, plus these are also responsible for interacting with the comment section. And I assume they're paid based on a reward CPM, cost per mil, reward bounty. They're operating offshore with high volume, which must allow them to target multiple countries simultaneously, including the United States at a certain % rate. What's also interesting is this. Crushon, Talkie, Moemate, DokiChat, Alice, HeyReal, and DokiChat are all using the exact same strategy. Crushon is doing it on the largest scale. And if you analyze their web traffic, you can clearly, and this I thought was super cool. So the guy is using SEMrush for this, and he's looking at Crushon AI, Crushon.ai using SEMrush. And so this is what he says, and he shares a screenshot, and I'm sharing that screenshot as well if you're watching on YouTube. And so he says, if you analyze their web traffic, you can clearly correlate their growth to when they started this strategy. The traffic that they're getting, the organic traffic, is from brand name searches, which means it's most likely driven by this TikTok scheme. So at the same time they're starting this TikTok scheme, lots of people are Googling the brand name, and you can see this increase in their organic search traffic and their traffic from Google because lots of people are Googling the brand name. And you see that it correlates to when they started this TikTok strategy. Crushon AI is pulling in just over $200,000 per month with their mobile app. Moemate is doing around $20,000 monthly recurring revenue with their app. DokiChat is bringing in $10,000 monthly recurring revenue with their app. Dippy just launched their app and is growing slowly, currently sitting at $15,000 monthly recurring revenue. 2 assumptions I wrestled with here. Whether all these apps were owned by the same person or whether the same entity was behind the growth of all of these apps. I figured it out. I found them. It's a 2-person/agency. They're running the same growth hack and selling it to all of these companionship apps. All of these companionship apps are using the same 2-person agency, and that's why they're all doing the same thing. This agency is building a massive network of cheap labor in the Philippines and Georgia for editing, posting, and commenting. The strategy must be wildly successful as they manage to sell it to almost every new app in this vertical. And that's a thread from @IMGDSA on X, scaling with so many accounts. If you want to try this, probably reach out to @IMGDSA on X. He's very responsive. I've chatted with him a little bit, and he always responds when I tag him in a post on X. He's great. And you could message him and see if you could find out what the agency is to use them, or you could just try to do something like that yourself. And if you already know how to make content, scale up, get somebody in one of these places, teach them, be patient with them, try to find someone who is creative and someone has a work ethic to put out a few videos a day so that they can learn, coach them, and then get them, once they're successful, have them coach other people. And you can scale up a huge agency for your own stuff yourself. That's probably what I'm going to do. Rather than go to an agency, I'm probably going to do something like that. Also because my videos are going to be a lot more sophisticated. Mine will be more about actual like sophisticated techniques, which I will have to teach to people so that they can talk about them and then say, oh, I learned it from this product from Edward Sturm. I learned it from Edward Sturm's newsletter, et cetera, et cetera. But I don't know, maybe I would use an agency for this. I mean, I like to do things myself, but either way, I thought this was so cool, so interesting, and it really is some advanced social media marketing that is going on TikTok. I'm sure these videos are being syndicated on Instagram. Who knows? I mean, they should be. Or maybe, I don't know, I wonder how they're doing on Snapchat too, or on YouTube Shorts. So insane. And yeah, I hope you think this is as cool as I think it is. Companies out there are doing crazy things with TikTok marketing, Instagram marketing, YouTube Shorts marketing, all sorts of video marketing. And that is episode 529 of my daily digital marketing podcast, The Edward Show. Thank you so much for listening. If you are listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, and if you watch this on YouTube, hey, thank you so much for watching. I'm sitting at a nice hotel lobby bar, one that I've never recorded from before. But I'm like, oh, I've been recording from home too much, and I just want to change it up. There's people walking around to my left. I think if you're watching, it's going to be on your right. It's to my left, and there's tons of people walking around. I'm on a main street here as I'm recording this, and I have some lovely ginger tea in front of me. I'm feeling great. I hope you're feeling great. Thank you so much. I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye now.